Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your extended for today's reading. If you haven't seen that one, I would go watch that one first. This one will make a lot more sense because this is the second part. I post twice a day, Pisces, so if that interests you, once you're done looking at this reading, listening to this reading, go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell to all. You're helping this channel and you're helping support me and Pisces around the world. Okay, so you have the healing mantra that I'm going to be using again. You have the Law of Attraction cards and Spirit Song. If you want to find those decks that I'm going to be using in this reading, please press the link, find the deck, and you will find it in alphabetical order. These links are affiliate links and they help the channel as well. Alright. So a few things came through as I was looking, perusing this beautiful reading. We were talking about letting the light in and being, because we reflect the light a lot. And the Hermit card was speaking to me because it's a self-reflection, okay? But we're talking about reflection here. So this is self-reflection. So it's going deep and letting the light shine through. So they were putting that really deep as well. They were saying it's time of healing as well. Don't forget to take the time to heal within yourself. Okay, this card came out. This was from the Law of Attraction, and it says, to the degree I am happy, I am successful. So they're talking about joy here. Whether it's a trophy, money, relationship, or things, the achievement of anything that you desire must be considered success. But if you let your standard of success be your achievement of joy, everything else will then fall easily into place. For in the finding of joy, you are finding vibrational alignment with the resources of the universe. All I could hear here is joy. If you find joy, you found success. Don't be limited by the end game of what you are doing. Think of things as when you find joy and hope in anything, be that your measure of success. When you hope for better and feel better about yourself, that is a success within itself. When you have an epiphany, even if it's in the middle of your journey, not at the end of that journey or the end mark of where you think you should be going, that epiphany is a success. It's a moment of yay. Every day can be a beautiful success in your own life. Every day that you connect to yourself, you connect to your inner guidance system, and feel the joy of different things, being grateful for the simple things. You have succeeded in your day. You have made that day worth being here, okay? Just remember that. Keep that in mind. There was something else they wanted me to talk about, the Four of Swords, and it comes in so fast, Pisces, and then it leaves as fast. So you really have, I feel like I'm capturing energy, trying to capture energy like a fluffy cloud. It's hard to hold on to. However, we're going to carry on, and as they always do, they do bring it to me as we go along. They do. All right. So what I do at this point, I'm going to take another one of these, the healing mantra. No, I'm going to take the first one at the top. It has been calling to me, and it's called Allowing Appreciation. The value of my life increases each time I appreciate everything in it. There you go. Yeah, there was a reason, I guess it was calling me. It was for this reason. Again, talking about joy, talking about success. This reminds me of a Ferris wheel. This right here. I love this. This reminds me of a Ferris wheel. Okay. For some it might be something, I'm hearing it's scary, but for myself a Ferris wheel always gives me height to see things from a different perspective. Something looking at the long view of things and giving that tickle in my stomach, that anticipation, that joy. Okay? So it's all coming in. Appreciate everything in your life. Now I'm going to take these cards like I always do. This was the work that you yourself of putting yourself through with the Hermit. The Ten of Pentacles not being the end game, and the Ace of Swords is getting clarity. The middle section, the energy that maybe you should be expending more of. The clarity of the situation with the King of Swords, aligning to the stars, the Four of Wands. The bottom, what Spirit wants you to pay attention to, the Four of Swords, the Empress, and the Moon, which was quite the revelation in the first reading. All right. So, the work or the energy that you're putting into the Hermit. I took my mother's deck, the Spirit Song. She was Libra, she was air. Since the first card of the week is Swords, air, I figure I would utilize this energy. All right. Self-reflection. The Traveler, 0. Adventure, potential. This, of course, is the Fool card coming in. Might be getting washed out in my beautiful backdrop here. The Fool. It's trusting, having an open mind, being open to adventure, being spontaneous, feeling free, trusting the universe, leaping into the unknown. Being in tune with yourself, Pisces, may be something of the unknown for you. Being empathic and wanting the best for other people, like I said, has made us reflect our light elsewhere. But we are high up right now. This light is so close to us, it does give shine. You will always shine light to other people, regardless if you're shining it for yourself. Because you're shining internally, remember that. You're not completely excluding other people from your light. In fact, I feel that you might be including them even more. You might giving the potential to shine even brighter when you start within yourself. When you give yourself that light. Okay, and that love, and that compassion, and that joy to move forward. You are able to help other people on their journey with the Six of Swords. You are propelling that boat. You're not sitting in that boat helpless. You're helping others. But you need to help yourself. You can't just be offering the journey to other people without feeling that journey within yourself. Okay? Don't be the one only driving people to their journey, to their happiness, to their gratefulness, to their better feeling moments. Make sure that you save that for you. You need that for yourself. Okay? You need to balance that out. You have the sword, the one that's doing that breakthrough for you and bringing the scale back into balance. This is new. You are the traveler. This is brand new for you. You want to start going down this road, and fast. Okay? You want to bring yourself down into that journey. Or up into that journey, rather. The Ten of Pentacles. Not being so stuck on the end result. Not always thinking that, there's a means to an end. Don't think of things as an end. Think of things as a journey. Alright, so they really want to put a lot of cards out, right? So there's transformation, the transition, the word transition is here, also associated with the Six of Swords, and liberation. This is liberating yourself from being stuck in energies where you feel you're always going for the carrot without actually ever getting the carrot. They're showing me the animal races that they used to have with the carrot in front of them. I guess it was rabbits. And, to make them run, to make them win. You have the Ace of Feathers. And this is in reverse. So this says mental clarity and foundation. The Ace of Swords we have in this very next card. So focusing on the end game is not being clear of the transformation that's coming in. Like I said, they're showing me standing on the boat. And these people, as they reach shore, will start finding hope and thinking of success and thinking things are going to get better. Because you brought them there. You're helping them there. You're bringing them into that energy and that feeling. However, you may not be feeling it for yourself. And that's the part that's hurting you, Pisces. You need to feel it within yourself. You need to let that sun shine on you instead of always reflecting it to somebody else. Very important. Don't always be living for the hope of better, for the end result, for this one day I'm going to get there. Okay, the transformation is the happiness of letting the sun shine on you. And maybe that shadow self, that darkness, is this constant feeling of always looking as the carrot being somewhere in the future, somewhere in front of you, instead of stopping and, discarding that and realizing that you're doing it and embracing that energy that you constantly nurture, this energy of giving it and not receiving it. Okay? So the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. This is your breakthrough. This is the key. Because I love this. It's saying that you're going to have the breakthrough, but you didn't quite have it yet because you're holding the key and the lock is there. Everything you need is available for you, even the wisdom of it with this world. However, you're not quite putting the key in the lock right now. I'm hoping by the end of this week, the end of this month, year, you will be getting that lock open. Three of Feathers, release and recovery, right? Seeing the truth of the matter. The Three of Feathers is the Three of Swords. It's releasing that energy that says that you have to be, and I'm using this, I'm not going to use this because they're using, I can hear the word throwing yourself on the sword, you're the one who's making sure everybody's taken care of before yourself. This is not what you should be doing, okay, all the time. It's good to take care of others, but it's very important to take care of you, okay? You need to get that perspective. You need to realize that this needs to change within you. You have to let that fear of rejection not propel you, because sometimes you feel that if you're not there for other people all the time, you may feel getting rejected. People are going to call you selfish, or why are you doing that? And you have to get clear on that. There's nothing wrong with you getting clarity. There's nothing wrong with you feeling the light. You are not commissioned here to always shine it to somebody else or give it to somebody else. Okay? You're not just everybody's savior. Don't let yourself be in an energy of lack. It's okay to give to others, but make sure that you are in an energy of gratitude and also abundance. Abundance. All right, so in the energies that you should be paying attention to, this is not spirit, this is something that you should be, as well as the top part, what you were working on, is the King of Swords. And with it, you have the King of Crystals, which is the King of Wands. And he has courage and commitment. There's a lot of mastered energy here. This is like breaking the barriers of many, many things. The King of Pentacles is, I don't know if I said the King of Crystals. Did I say the King of Wands? Not the King of Wands. It's the King of Pentacles. I'm not sure. Okay, moving on. This is the King of Abundance. The light that shines from the King of Swords every time I look at it is the light that you are propelling forward. Okay? But the thing is that you act like the light, but you also get blinded at the same time. And I know you have a bird's eye view, I like that, because if you look at it, it's like the bird's eye view of things. You do. But I think sometimes the view of self gets lost because you're looking at the bird's eye view of things. This is, you want to fix everything about the scenery. Forgetting yourself is part of that scenery. I just want to bring that forward. I want you to remember that you're part of the big picture. Okay? You're disconnecting. The King of Swords is very much disconnected from their emotions. And I feel that in some ways that's like disconnecting from yourself, your needs, your wants, your shine. So make sure that you stay connected to yourself. This will bring you abundance, the King of Pentacles. It will bring you success and wealth and happiness. Because that's what the King of Pentacles is. He is very successful in everything that he does. This is all master energy that you're working with. Just remember this. You're not like novice level stuff here. You know what you're doing. You know what you're feeling. Some of you will actually sit with this energy and understand exactly what I'm talking about. Even I can sit with this energy and know what this is. I do it repetitively. I do it to the people around me that I love the most. I let the light shine on them. I reflect the light so that they can find their way. You have to make sure that you need to take care of yourself at this point too. Here you have the star, right? Okay. Don't forget to be in alignment with yourself. Every time I see the star, it's remember, you have a journey here. You're not just here simply to shine the light to everybody else. You're also here to shine the light to other people. Okay? You have here is recovery and transformation. It came in reverse. The Ten of Feathers is the Ten of Swords. So it's moving out of this energy as well. It's the end of a stressful situation. It's recovering from this affliction, okay? Because when you are trying to find solutions for other people, you can also get trapped in their energy. Because for you to shine a light to help them, it's because they already had that energy type deal going on, that lower energy. So you're always working in low energies, trying to uplift things, okay? So, this may be a relief to you to actually shine this light within yourself. Like I said, in this reading, there's a lot of light shining through. There's light here around you. There's light around here. And there is light around this Four of Wands coming in. This is Spirit saying you have to, in French they say allume. In other words, turn the light on. Get an idea. Get a clue. Figure that out. That what you've been doing has been wonderful for others. Maybe not so great for yourself. You've forgotten yourself in the big picture. Okay. And the star comes in. The star and the star. So it's double stars. And this is peace and healing. I like that. I like those. So find a peace and healing within yourself. It's also looking at the flaws that you have in the great things that you do. The shadow and the light. Giving away your energy is part of a shadow self, of wanting to Love people. Also maybe feeling the need to be appreciated. That stems from something else, okay? The Hermit comes in here. Look deeper. Find out why. Find out why you won't let the light shine on yourself, okay? Bring peace and healing to yourself. And there's that Four of Swords. It is a card of peace and healing. You have to try and heal yourself as well. Kind of all falls in together, doesn't it, Pisces? So these three last cards are the ones that Spirit wants you to pay attention to. The Four of Swords, about taking a break, realizing that you need to reflect, okay? The Hermit is self-reflection. Four of Wands is self-reflection. And there is the Moon again. Inspiration and perception. Okay? Remember these, Pisces. You have to let yourself be inspired. There's that owl. I've been telling you, I've been seeing a lot of owls. This is the wisdom in the words. But words are words. You have to feel them. You have to sit in that energy. Spirit is telling me to tell you, it's important that when this reading is over, that you sit down and either think or meditate or write on the things that have, how you have been the beacon of light for people, but how you have ignored yourself in those situations. And then work your way down as to the whys. And how you can try and fix that as you go forward. How you can include yourself in the light. That you can bathe in the sun and reflect it all at the same time. Okay? Yes, Jane's giving you exercises to do. That's not me, it's Spirit. Why? Because this will help in your creativity. And the Ten of Crystals came out and the cards just kind of all flew out, right? Two of them came out, the Ten of Crystals and the Page of Feathers. The Ten of Crystals, the words are stability and attainment. So this time, the Ten of Pentacles is upright. And the Page of Feathers is my beautiful little Page of Swords, but in this case, he's exploration and discovery. So take the time to explore, discover the stability and the attainment by the creative way that you're thinking of things. How can you bloom further? By shining the light in all those shadows, embracing the shadows, understanding them, and then letting yourself allow part of the light. Okay? And here we go. You're bathing in that sunlight. Okay? That beautiful Four of Swords, letting the healing come in. Okay? And I like the fact that it's just a sliver of a moon. So this indicating just a little part of that light. You don't feel like you're hoarding it and that it's all for yourself. You can still do a lot of healing to other people. But let yourself feel that joy, that gratitude, and that feeling that you are succeeding in exactly where you are at this moment. In the end, you have the beautiful moon in the reverse, and we've already talked about that at length in the first reading, and we've talked about it here, and it's come out again. The Ace of Shells, happiness and abundance, again with the word abundance, and this is the Ace of Cups. Okay? So this is a moment of spiritual growth that Spirit felt it was needed for you to let you know this week what you are working on. They want you to speed up in your journey and how you're moving forward. They want you to get everything that you deserve for yourself, Pisces. Okay, so you have the King of Acorns, and it's in reverse as what you're not seeing under the deck, and it's optimism and innovation. And yes, so what you may not be seeing is that these are all ways to bring that in. this optimism, and it's a new way. Innovation is a new way of thinking of things. Another word for perspective maybe, but more about the fact that you have to innovate a little more about how you dispense energy. You need to let it come inside yourself. We're always talking that we are leading by example. Our light shines to transform other people. Make sure that your light shines in a way that's also feeding you. Don't forget about you. Okay? So you are transitioning. This has been your reading for today. The work you're putting in this week. It's beautiful. Plus some work to do on yourself this week. How are you going to let yourself absorb the light, Pisces, and take it in and then share it in kind? How are you going to let that work enjoy abundance, let yourself appreciate everything that's coming in for you and liberating it inside yourself to help you move forward? Let me know in the comments. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, Pisces, and I will return tomorrow for another reading with you.